Okay, now we're going to add the top joint to our barrel. So this is the first piece that we're going to add. You might need to apply cork grease right here. I'm not going to do that right now, but if you need to, make sure to apply cork grease. Next, I'm going to take my barrel and in small twisting motions, I'm going to push it onto my top joint. Now, the back of the clarinet, so the reed lines up with this key, which is called the register key, and this hole, which is where your thumb is going to live. So look, so on the opposite side, okay, this is what the front would look like. Okay, so let's talk about how we're going to hold it. You're going to take your right hand and wrap your right hand around the barrel. Next, we're going to take our left hand. I want you to pretend like you're holding a bottle or a can of Coke or something, okay? Now we're going to take that left hand. The thumb is going to go on the back, and my thumb is pointing at about 1:30, 2 o'clock. My thumb is also touching the register key, just slightly touching it. It's not pushing it down, but it's touching it so that if it needs to push it down, it can. Okay, on the front, my first finger is covering the first hole, my second finger is covering the second hole, my third finger is covering the third hole, and my pinky is going to sit right here. Notice this first finger kind of has a downward angle. It's not down like this. That means my thumb is pointing at noon. Okay, so if my thumb is pointing at 2 o'clock-ish, I've got the correct hand position right here, because eventually you're going to have to play some of these notes up here. So you need to make sure that you're doing the correct hand position now. So it shouldn't look like this. Shouldn't be straight across. Okay. This top finger should be up a little bit like that. Okay. Now, my fingers, I'm using the pads of my fingers to cover the holes. Okay. So this is the pads of my fingers covering the holes. So if I should be squeezing pretty firmly, and it kind of leaves a little indentation on my fingers, okay? So 3 fingers down, 2 fingers down, 1 finger down, thumb, and then open are the notes that we're doing right now.